next speakers are Sean and Danielle King. Together they own Visual Rituals, a wedding and commercial photography company out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm really excited to have them with us here today, and we would like to get kicked off, so let's welcome Sean and Danielle to the stage.
All right, so we'll start. Hi, thanks for joining us at the Olympus booth at WPPI. We'd like to share with you our experience using the Olympus OM-D system for our wedding and commercial photography business. So we'll also have a real-life couple on stage, going to demonstrate some common moments from a typical wedding day you might encounter, how to approach each scene using our actual equipment, how to approach each scene. So we'll welcome everyone to our booth. Please stay. Don't go. All right. Thanks for joining us at our booth. God damn it. All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining at the Olympus booth. Let's see. So the wedding day, we'll start with the salon, or venue, bridal prep. So we're going to demonstrate some common moments from a typical wedding day you might encounter,
and then how we approach them in using different styles of photography and with our actual equipment.
So Sean's getting set up. I'd like to mention we're very early adopters of using mirrorless cameras. Started shooting professionally with the Olympus system. Yeah, back then very few pros were using this equipment professionally. And so it was a little nerve-wracking to switch from the DSLR standard size camera, full-frame camera, to a mirrorless camera. But once we shot them side by side, and
nobody cares. We showed them the back of our camera. They were happy, our clients were happy, so we were really excited about switching to lighter, more ergonomic equipment that still met our clients' needs.
So moving through wedding day sequence, and we'll start with so when we go into a wedding prep scene, we look for big window light. But if you can't get big window light, what you can do is set up a reflector and an off-camera flash placed behind the bride. So the light hits the reflector, and that's going to create big flat light. It'll be light and airy, very clean, part of our safety shots. So then we can move into being more playful, maybe working with gels. Once we achieve that look, we're going to shape the light a little bit more by moving, and that's going to create some short lighting. So we did the flat lighting to start, and then we're going to create something a little more, not dramatic. We're going to shape the light a little bit more. Oh, directional, that's the word.
You see these soft shadows right here, and the brightness right on that side. But what I really want to highlight is the efficiency of this setup, right? So you have more control than an umbrella, which spills everywhere. With just the touch of a finger, you can redirect something like this. Less control than a softbox, but it's much faster than a softbox for setup. You have an assistant or an associate, they can hold it at any time, but if you need to get it up on a light stand, I really suggest this little modular little unit that I have going on that I hacked for this. So talk to me afterwards about how you can kind of get a quick and efficient system, but what you want to do is have it so it's flush and hangs flush out with the flash. This mag bounce, right, starts to spread the light. But after it spreads it from the small head to here, it's getting bigger, and now it's getting even bigger as it hits this light source. And that's allowing us to take what was a small speed light to a much larger, softer light source for our client. And then we can just get it on and off the system.
We want our wedding day equipment to be as light, functional, fast as possible, because
we believe that how you feel as a photographer is as important as your image quality. So what matters in the long run is whatever frees you to be the most relaxed, focused, creative, and ultimately engaged with your client. That's what's going to give you the competitive edge in your market. Especially important for career photographers who want to sustain energy over their career. So now we can move on to playing with the groom. Don't say that. Groom shot, level changes, articulating screen. We're gonna carve out this light. We're gonna have two lights. Blue light hitting the background with a mag mask in a diagonal shape, and we're gonna cascade that light along the background while lighting him up from the side with a CTO gel and a grid. So he'll have he'll be looking towards the CTO gel light. Now we can bring the bride back on stage, and we're gonna do some couple shots. So first we're going to do a couple's portrait where they're going to be silhouetted, again using an off-camera flash. So we'll have the groom hold a flash fitted with a mag gel, a CTO gel, and a mag sphere. And what this is going to do is light up the background in a circular shape, a spherical shape. And it's going to create a nice amber glow. And we're going to photograph off stage where the audience is, back at the couple, to create a silhouette. Shoot this probably like f5, so the rest of the ambient light will be dark and it'll just pick up the light from the off-camera flash. Once we take that picture, then we can move into kind of the reception portrait scenarios. For this, it's going to be capturing some movement. So we'll have our groom spinning his bride back and forth, and we're going to highlight the fast frame rate of our camera. And we're going to try to use flash sync for this. So we'll use the mechanical shutter, so it'll be 15 frames per second. Try to photograph that decisive moment. There's not going to be any time. Hopefully that will look good on stage. Should I tell a story? My experience. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I gotta write these down. I gotta make sure I explain this, otherwise it's gonna look ridiculous. Okay, rambling. Okay, how do I tie that together? No. Are you starting already?
Yeah, I've been recording.
Oh. All right. So let me explain why we got you. Okay. Cats. The internet loves cats.